Okay, emergency action plan. The town administrator is Chief Galen Morrison, and every department has a written emergency action plan, and they're taking security measures to protect all the employees. Each department has been giving an area where if there is something bad has happened, they're supposed to report to that area, like at Public Works, it's the flagpole. If it's a danger in the flagpole area, you go to Public Works. These are our emergency contact numbers for the town. 911 for emergencies, Chief Ed Milos, Deb Cabana, and Steve LaValle. There are different types of emergencies, and we can use different types of alarm systems, which is direct voice contact, like saying we have an issue here. You can put it over the intercom system, you can pull the fire stations, or push your panic button. Designated rooms have been established throughout buildings, interior and exterior. The interior safe zones are places within the building to seek shelter from severe weather, active violence, threats, dangerous situations. And inferior safe zones will be provided for employees as close to their workplace as possible. Code red indicates an evacuation. A code red may be communicated by the sounding of a fire alarm or an announcement of code red made over the intercom. Code red could include a fire, a bomb threat, chemical spill inside the building, threats, weapon inside of the building, or other incidents which require evacuation. Code blue, everybody goes to their interior safe zones. The windows and the doors are locked, and no one should be visible from any outside window. That's if, let's say, someone came in because they're angry over their taxes, and so you gotta watch out for that. Any medical incidents, dial 911, stay with the patient, send someone to direct the emergency responders in. Any fires, dial 911, pull the fire alarm, get out of the building, and also announce that there is a fire in the building. Threats are either verbal or written, and any threat received on the phones needs to be communicated by calling Chief Morrison. If the message is written on a wall in one of Ed's bathrooms, then you need to secure the area. Announce code red and evacuate immediately. Severe weather. For severe weather, advance warnings of 2 to 3 hours may be possible, but sometimes that's not the case. Hallways are a good place. Under stairwells are a good place. Hazardous materials, a truck could be coming down Route 100, and a code red may be implemented. You have to dial 911. Also, the off-site, same thing, the truck coming down Route 100 could make it so you either have to leave the area or stay inside. Propane gas, kind of same situation. An out-of-control person, that's more likely to happen. You keep a safe distance between you and the out-of-control person. You remain calm. You speak in a slow, calm voice. And if the situation escalates, call 911. Don't confront the person. Don't become argumentative. Don't threaten if you're threatened. And don't threaten with police or legal action. Terrorizing is a threat communicated to any person to commit a crime of violence dangerous to human life. Call your administrator, call 911, give the police dispatcher all the information that you have, and use your phone to communicate throughout the building. Weapons, do the same, lock down if you have to. Use the public address system of Code Blue, activate lockdown procedures. Weapons inside, any information about the subject in the building that may be in possession of a weapon, notify the plant administrator. Be prepared to give the police as much information as possible before their arrival. Keep in contact with the police dispatch. Active assaults with a weapon, inside an assault Code red, evacuate. If unable to exit, go to an interior safe zone. Lock yourself in one of the rooms. Dial 911. Outside assault, lock down your building. Call 911 and seek interior safe zone. Okay, all our trainings we're doing is for the emergency action plan. You'll see that we have evacuation routes on by all the doors, and there's been designated evacuation areas to go to. We will be conducting tests coming around in the next week or two, where you're going to have an alarm go off in your building, and you're going to have to either go code red or code blue to an area to see if you're aware of where you need to be. That's the end.
Before you start, Steve, could we just go over the safe zones at each of the locations?
The safe zones that have been designated, not all buildings have safe zones, normally bathrooms. In this building, one safe zone is in the administrator's office where the bookkeeping is a door. Vault is a door with an inside bolt that you can lock from the inside, doesn't have any windows, has a phone. It's a perfect place to go. It'll probably hold everyone in this building if you were friendly. The other one is off the code office. There's a door back there to a smaller storage room. But also in the library, I believe it's the one, is it your office?
Staff bathroom.
The staff bathroom. Places normally that don't have windows, that they can see who's in there, and you can lock the door from the inside. And they don't have windows. We used to use this one back here, was a good example. We don't use that anymore. So if your building has not been designated with a safe zone, it is in the bathrooms. And even if the door doesn't lock, in our building, we probably would be not using a safe room because we're so wide open. But these are the places that the police in particular will come after an incident, and you are not to open the door until they've identified themselves. And in some places, we don't have it here, they have a code. So they may code whatever, and then you know it's the cops and not the bad guys. That hasn't been done yet here. But safe areas, and as Ann said, sometimes the safe area is outside the building, sometimes it's inside the building. So, Ed.
We don't use this.
Does this still have a lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just wanted to mention one thing. If it's a safe zone, someone keeps locking the door. So that's not going to do anybody any good. So whoever's locking the door.
You need to be able to get into it, right? But then you'll be able to lock it manually from the inside.
Yes, inside we got a
Right.
bolt there.
Yeah, so that is still safe zone. And obviously we don't put the sign safe room on the door. I'll let you figure that out. Again, not all of our buildings have that opportunity yet that we've designated. So that's a safe room.
Thank you.